standing here in front of the Karen Beasley Sea Turtle Hospital, and we're about to go meet with Kathy. Kathy is going to tell us all about the volunteers that are inside and what they do to take care of these important sea turtles. And they're also going to tell us how we could do our part to take care of the sea turtles here. So let's go listen to what Kathy has to say. So sea turtles are so important to us here locally, and so I am here with Kathy Z with the Sea Turtle Hospital, and it is so important to have this hospital and for it to be a part of our community. So Kathy, tell us about the hospital and what it does for sea turtles.
Yeah, the Karen Beasley Sea Turtle Rescue and Rehabilitation Center is a nonprofit sea turtle conservation and protection organization. We help sea turtles on the beach through our Topsail Turtle Project, which monitors for sea turtle nests, protects the nesting mothers, protects the nest, and protects the hatchlings. And then here at the Sea Turtle Hospital, any sea turtle that is sick or injured, we can take it in, we do our best to make it well, and we release it back out to the wild.
Wow. And I notice in walking through there are so many volunteers. There's also staff. So how do you determine who comes to volunteer and what they do to help the turtles?
We have over 350 volunteers when you look at the beach side and the hospital side. And volunteers really power and drive our organization. There are only 2.5 paid staff at this point, and we heavily rely on our volunteers who come from just anywhere in the community, as well as our student interns who come from all over the country and also in our own backyard from UNCW.
That's so important.
Yeah.
That is really good to know. So how about when it comes to releasing the turtles? I know I always hear like everybody's trying to figure out when it's going to happen and wants to be there, and I'm sure they wait late at night. How do you handle that? Like, what does that look
with
like?
a sea turtle release, there are some criteria that have to be met for the animals to be ready for release.
Okay.
So medically, they have to be free from all disease and off all medications, and their blood work has to show that it's a healthy turtle. So that's for our veterinarian to determine. And then for us here at the hospital, myself and the volunteers, we also have to determine if they're physically fit enough to go back in the wild. Are they eating well? Are they swimming well? Are they able to dive and surface and all that? So we kind of work together, and then the vet will give the final approval, and then we make arrangements for a release. And sometimes we have to do a really quiet release if the turtle is very much stressed by people. And when we can, we love to be able to make it public so the public can view it.
Okay, because I know, a lot of friends have said, let's wait and let's see the release. So, but I know that's very important to you guys to protect the sea turtles. So that's awesome. That's the most important thing.
It is.
So what if somebody is here visiting or someone who lives local that didn't know about you? How can they give back to you?
There are a lot of ways that people can give. You can come and visit for one, and all of the donations, the ticket fees and the gift shop sales, they all go to help the turtles. Like I like to say, one visit will buy a meal for a turtle. So it's a really perfect way to help the turtles. And you can symbolically adopt a sea turtle. So you can't bring them home. Trust me, you wouldn't want to. Ultimately, they can be challenging to take care of. But you can symbolically adopt one. You get their story, a nice photo, and at different levels you can even get a stuffed animal or a t-shirt or something like that. And all that goes to help take care of that animal and all the other turtles that we have in our hospital.
Wow. Okay, so lots of ways to give back to the sea turtles, and just visiting alone will help. So thank you so much for having us.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
It's been fun.